last few months I discovered that a lot of my energy, a lot of my thoughts, a lot of my efforts are somewhere not here. They are in the future, and they are not about me. They are about person I want to become, ideal or stuff I want to create. And I understand that I take all my energy from now, from living, from life, to invest in this ideal person I want to be. And every day I'm measuring myself, comparing with this person I want to become, and evaluating how great was today's day in terms of how useful I spend my hours today. And if I did something that I thought is not useful, I punished myself, like saying to myself that I'm stupid, that I'm not worthy, and etc. I started to think where it comes from where this ideal person comes. And I find out that it comes from childhood, when we as a kids try to impress adult people, our parents. We try to change our behavior to get response, to get other people liking us. And with time, kids are developing this ideal behavior to get likes from parents and from other adults. And the problem is that we are investing all our life energy, all our efforts into this ideal person. And we are punishing ourselves daily because we are not perfect. And the worst thing about this ideal person concept that we have all in our head is that to be just ourselves, me to be just myself, is not enough. To get love and likes of other people. So me personally and a lot of other people try to jump off their pants to make something incredible, to do something extraordinary, to become great, to get this love and attention that we are craving. And what came to my mind during thinking about that is that I invest all my energy towards goals achieving and take it from just being myself, being true self, as I am. And working through therapy with this, I was talking with my parents, and the key moment for me was to understand that my parents love me no matter what, no matter all my achievements, all my successes. and they are proud of me uh, with all that I have now, with all that I achieved now in present day. So after talking about that with my parents again and again, I at last understood that I can be whatever I want. I don't need to become anybody. I can stay myself, and other people still, and my parents still will love me. And this new thing I find out, it opened a lot of energy in my life. I started to and when I understood that, I started transition, slow journey from need to be ideal me to the true self, to being myself. And when I started to refuse from this ideal me and from all these standards I created for myself, all these punishments, I understood that all my goals, a lot of my goals, are when I started this journey, I understood that a lot of my goals I don't want to achieve. I don't want to invest my energy in reading these books. That a lot of my motivations were completely rational. I need to do this to achieve that, and then I will get recognition. I will become the best. I will become better. And I started to refuse from this idea to become the best of the best, to become great, and to be just myself. And when I started to refuse that, from this rational thinking and strategies, what I should read, what I should do to become the ideal me, I switched to asking my intuition and myself, what do I really want to do and what I don't want to do. And this changed my life greatly. First of all, I was completely lost in this state because I didn't know where to go, what to do, what goals to achieve. And I understood that only interesting thing from all of these books I tried to read about psychology is from all these useful activities, the only thing I really want to do is just to sit and just to watch what is happening around me. And that's all, nothing more. I want to walk into the wood in the silence and listen myself and to finish some conversations in my head. And this is completely new world for me, and I see how these ideal parts of personality start to collapse and give me back my energy. Key thing here is to find this source of validation and love inside yourself, and to stop punish yourself because you are not perfect, and move this energy of punishment, of anger, not on yourself but on other people, on any other persona, fantasies that arrive into your head, into your mind, and with this anger, move this anger towards them, and say just to them like, fuck you, I don't need to be perfect, I can be just myself. That's one of the first steps. The second step is to recognize all of these ideal goals, all of these pieces of ideal person you want to become, and step by step eliminate them. The third step is to listen to your intuition, to your inner feeling of the world, and to understand what things you really want to do and what thing you don't want to do, and to take these all rational motivations about I need that because away. The only reason you can do something is because you just want it, you like the process, you enjoy the process, or you want to avoid something, avoid some feelings. That's the only reasons you can do something about yourself or achieve something. I was sitting and watching the flowers, and I remembered a piece about from biology book, and it was saying that every flower, every animal, they exist for no reason. They exist just because they exist. It's one of experiments of life, of nature. So they have no reason under their existence. And I was watching flowers, and I had such dialogue in my head. I asked, flower, you are so beautiful. Why do you exist? And the flower in my head answered, just because. Without reason. I just exist. And I thought for myself that it's good way of existing in your true self. We all exist not to become someone, not to achieve something, but to blossom like this flower. And we exist for no reason, just the only reason we exist is just to be ourselves and to live our life like a flower. My message for you, you can be whatever you want. You don't need to be ideal person. You don't need to achieve anything. You can just be yourself and live your life, not being slave of goals and of tries to get other people likes.